Welcome back, kids! It's finally the time for Gladlibs with J. Kim. Gladlibs, 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 Gladlibs. You don't remember what Gladlibs are? Oh, don't worry, you will remember in no time. This is how you make a Gladlib song. First, you take a sad, angry, mad song by a popular artist. We take suggestions from viewers like you. So, this week's winner is Shaniqua Shante from Chicago. She writes, Dear J. Kim, every time Ma Mama hears the song Baby Mama by Fantasia, she cry and she throw thing and she say mean thing about this guy named Daryl. What? Oh, this guy named Darrell. Can you Gladlib this song for my mama so she become happy and buy me a new doll? Thank you, Shaniqua Shante. We will Gladlib this song for you. Second, you put glad and happy words into hats. One hat for thing words, one hat for moving words, and one hat for decorating words. Third, you draw words from the hats. First word is unicorn. Now for another thing word. Candy, pink, jump, poop, balls, bouncy, fart, rainbow. The last step. You plug in the words into the original song Baby Mama by Fantasia. Now let's sing the song all together. UNICORNS. This goes out to all my unicorns. This goes out to all my unicorns. UNICORNS. This goes out to all my unicorns. I got candies for all my unicorns. It's about time we had our pink song. Don't know what jumps so fluffy, 'cause nowadays it's like a kitten of love. To be a unicorn, I see you tickling your balls, I see you hugging your poop, I see you laughing at birds, and fairy, I know it's bouncy. And even though you're zipped up with farting rainbows up, dog, yawn your snack up all my UNIC. There you go, Shaniqua Shante. Did your mama like the song? I hope she buys you the doll that you wanted. Kids, don't forget to send your song suggestions in. We'll see you next week with a whole new Gladlibs! Now for the blog portion. So the question is, how have I changed in the last 5 years? Well, let's see. I don't think I really changed all that much. I was always the colorful, flamboyant student person. So freshman year in high school, I was really into art back then. Right now, I'm a kazoo performance major. No, I'm really not, but I'm a music major, and I play instruments, I sing and stuff. I've always played music. Music has been a big part of my life since I was like 7. I was raised in an Asian family, so I had to kind of start music before I could speak, period. And I didn't start singing until my freshman year in high school. The reason why being I was in a very advanced art class with a bunch of upperclassmen because I was going to go to an art school. I was going to go to a private art school. And my dad decided that, well, I'm paying taxes and taxes pay for the school, so why don't you just go to a public school? I'll let you go to a private school when you go to college. So I went to public school. And I enrolled in higher level art classes and stuff. My art teacher, I think, didn't really like me because I never did my homework until 5 minutes before the class, but I still got the grades. I was kind of talented. And after, he really didn't like me, so for the final, he decided to give me a failing grade so that I ended up with a B plus in art. Before that B plus, I have never seen a B on my report card. I'm Asian. So it made me so mad, so furious, so I just quit art. And then I had an extra hour for nothing, so I decided to join choir. And then I started singing, and now I'm a music major instead of an art major. Yeah. 5 years ago, my best friend was... 5 years ago, I didn't have a best friend. Now I do. I'm glad to say that I do have a best friend. But 5 years ago, I wasn't like antisocial or anything, but I think I was everybody's best friend. I think I went for that everybody's my best friend deal. I have this piece of hair sticking out. 5 years ago, I had no best friend. But now I do. So I'm glad. 5 years ago, I didn't wear scarves like these. I actually wore large. I actually wore size large. Now I wear small. So I lost a lot of weight, I guess. I didn't wear white glasses, but now I do. Now I do. It's like my thing. It's my thing. You walk down the street and you see a person with white glasses and you think, oh, is that J Kim? It better be, because nobody else wears white glasses. 5 years ago, I lived with my parents. Now I live on my own with my ginger roommate, whom I dearly, dearly love. 5 years ago, I did not know how to solve a Rubik's Cube. This is a 4x4. And I can solve it. I'll do it in a video sometime in the future if I decide to make more videos. 5 years ago. But most important of all, 5 years ago, I didn't know what love was. Now I know exactly what love is, and explaining that would be a whole new video. Yeah. And I'll just tell you that I'm still in love with the same person that I was in love with 4.5 years ago. I'm proud, actually. I changed my mind really quickly, but this is an exception. So I hope that was interesting enough to keep you for however minutes that was. Thanks for watching, and yeah.